What's up YouTube? My name's Kenneth. Today we have an unboxing from HK Now Store. So here's the box, and it did come in about a week and a half, something like that. And let's get into it. So as you can see, I did order the 4x4x6 from Calvin Puzzle, and it's of course designed by TomZ, Tom Van Zander. I'm really excited to get into this puzzle. I think Calvin did a great job with promoting the puzzle because I like that he gave a few puzzles to a few people out there like Crazy Bad Cuber for testing purposes, and of course he put some videos out, and of course that gets people excited. So I'm actually really excited about this puzzle, but I guess I always say that, don't I? So let's get into it. Ooh, right out of the box, it's really oily. That's too bad. I don't like, it's kind of gross feeling. Let's see how it moves. Okay, it doesn't move too bad. Feels pretty good. Definitely feels like there's a lot of pieces inside moving along with it. So when I turn this puzzle, I feel like there's not that there's a ton of friction, but I can definitely tell that there's internal pieces moving along with it. It's not that bad, but it's kind of hard to explain. So of course you can see it has the Calvin Puzzle logo, and it also has a TomZ logo. Of course, when you get a new puzzle that shape shifts, you got to show the shape shifting, right? So let's see how the shape shifting works. Oh, that is really neat. Oh, that's so cool. It shape shifts everywhere. And of course, when it shape shifts, it turns itself into a 4x4. So let's take a look at what it looks like all scrambled up. So of course, when scrambling the 4x4x6, you need to first do the moves that you would expect. So 180-degree moves on the tall side, and then 90-degree moves on the 4x4 side. And then you can, once you got a lot of moves that direction, then you can use its shape shifting to scramble it up even more. So that looks pretty scrambled like that, but now what we got to do, we need to, of course, do the shape shifting. So this is what it looks like when it shape shifts, and the whole puzzle shape shifts. So no matter what, you don't have to worry about doing 180 degrees. You can move 90 degrees on every single side, and the entire puzzle will shape shift. And now it actually is acting like a 4x4. So if you count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the top layer is bandaged now with this layer. So this is one layer here. This bottom layer is bandaged with its layer here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4-layer puzzle now instead of a 6-layer puzzle. Well, that's the 4x4x6, and you can see it's all a mess. Now I need to spend time solving it. So I will get back to you guys in a couple days. So it's been a few days and I was able to solve the puzzle. One thing I noticed is the Calvin logo sticker has rubbed off and you can't see it anymore, which is too bad. I'll probably end up pulling it off. But the TomZ logo still looks great. Solving it wasn't too difficult, of course, because it shape shifts like a 4x4. To get it back into its normal cuboid position, you have to solve it like a 4x4, and then all that's left are these layers here. And those layers weren't too difficult. I used the algorithms I came up with for the 4x4x5, this puzzle right here. I came up with some algorithms for that can switch these kind of pieces here around, and that helped tremendously. But besides that, I didn't use any other algorithms besides what you would normally use for 4x4. When you play with it a lot, you get really used to how it turns, and just solving it, I'm now much more comfortable with moving the puzzle around, and I feel like I can really throw it around. And what's really great about the 4x4x6 is that it's a very stable puzzle, and so you're not always worried about pieces flying apart. When I was playing with the 3x4x5, which I think I liked the cuboid better, a 3x4x5 cuboid better, but because of these pieces that just want to fly out, it's not as much fun to play with, even though I would prefer a working 3x4x5 probably over a 4x4x6. But because this one's unstable and this one's stable, I think I'd rather play with the stable one. It's more satisfying not to have to worry about that. Because the 4x4x6 turns like a 4x4 and shapeshifts like a 4x4, all the patterns you can do on a 4x4, you can also do on the 4x4x6. So you can see I have my Lego 4x4 in the background in a cube and a cube and a cube and a cube. So of course I could do that on this one. Let me do it right now. So here I have, instead of a cube in a cube in a cube in a cube, I have a cuboid in a cuboid in a cuboid in a cuboid. You could also do the super flip. So here's the super flip. And what else can you do? You can also do a snake pattern. Let's see if I can do a snake. So here's the snake pattern. And what else can you do? Oh, something really easy. Let's do a flower pattern. Flower looks kind of cool. Another thing with the flower pattern that's really kind of neat, the top layer, which you wouldn't think could turn because not all the pieces are there, actually still turns. Isn't that neat? Anyway, those are some fun patterns you can do on the 4x4x6. So what are my final thoughts on this puzzle? Well, I think it's a great puzzle. I very much enjoyed playing with it. The turning quality is very good. I'm very happy with it. I think Calvin chose a good puzzle to start mass producing. This is his first mass produced product. TomZ did a great job designing it. So overall, I'm very pleased with it. Now, would I say go buy this puzzle to everybody who watches my videos? Probably not. This isn't one you want to start with. If you're just getting into cuboids, you want to start with a cuboid like this one, a 3x3x2 or a domino. Or you could go with a 2x2x3 or even the 2x2x4. Those are all very good starting cuboids. But if you've got those cuboids and you got the 3x3x4 and you've got all these other mass-produced cuboids, then you probably want to work your way up into this one. One that's similar to this one is, of course, the 4x4x5. And if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely choose the 4x4x6 because the difficulty of the puzzles are almost identical. But this one, you get a shape-shifting cuboid. So that's pretty much it for this video. I do plan on making a solve video of me solving the 4x4x6 with a little bit of commentary on it. And that should be coming out pretty soon. As you guys know, I do come out with new videos every other weekend, so stay tuned for the next video. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for coming to the live unboxing. It was a lot of fun answering your guys' questions and doing it live, and I will try to continue to do it live. Of course, if you missed the live unboxing, you can click the link in the description and you can actually watch the entire hour of me unboxing this puzzle and answering some of your questions. So thanks guys for watching, and of course, have a great day. They didn't take me too much. They weren't too difficult. Excuse me.